We have our family all loaded up and ready to head out to Tawakoni State Park. What are you the most excited about?
This one.
That one?
The puppy?
Yeah.
So just hanging out with the puppies, huh?
Yes.
What are you the most excited about, Daddy?
Well, I've never been to Tawakoni, so I'm excited about our spot. Checking
Yeah.
out the lake. Yeah.
Me too. I'm excited for some relaxation, some much needed relaxation, and for our photo session with Kelly tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're an RV towing,
Puppy dog loving,
S'mores making.
trail blazing.
camping kind of family.
We are the Trueloves. Join us on our travels. Check out our co-pilot.
Look at
She's doing such a good job. Luna, what are you excited about?
I'm excited to go on and hang out with my family and do s'mores together, even though I don't have thumbs, you know.
And probably eat a marshmallow.
Eat a marshmallow.
We are at a literal fork in the road. Do we go this way? Or this way?
the certain death.
You decide.
This way towards the lake.
Good morning. We are out here having breakfast. Hey, kid.
Hi.
There's Daddy.
Don't ask why I'm having a root beer at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And Nova. It's because you're weird, kiddo.
So furry.
And Mickey. And Luna.
Chasing that daddy long legs.
Yeah. Look at the puppies. They are so enjoying this.
They love camping.
We get to get our family photos done today. And we're going to have guests join us.
Hey now. Cody, what's your favorite thing about this trail?
Bunkhouse probably.
You like the bunkhouse? What about the bunk?
Except the roof.
Yeah,
Roof is
Yeah,
too low.
it's too low. And that's the disadvantage with a pool behind.
Mm-hmm.
But so what about the bunkhouse do you like the best?
Probably that I can sleep up high.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe next time we get one that has like a couch or something on the first level instead of a bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that way he can sleep on the upper levels and use the lower levels to play games.
Well, we've seen those that have the reversible, or the what do they call it? The convertible.
Yeah.
Where it's like the couch and then
It's a futon.
yeah, and then you like I don't know, press a button and then all of a sudden it comes down and then the bed folds out and
Yeah.
it'd be kind of cool. We could do that. Be interesting. And I know that you wanted a porch,
Yeah.
so
I mean, this is nice. This awning
yeah,
and then the outdoor kitchen. I do love
I
it.
love the outdoor kitchen. But yeah, I know that having a porch for our fur babies would be important. That's why we're looking at a toy hauler. But I'm pretty sure we can find a porch without having to get a toy hauler.
Maybe.
They're so heavy.
I've seen some where it's like the porch is kind of on the side,
Mm-hmm.
and it might still be considered a toy hauler, but hopefully just without the weight.
Yeah, I've seen some like that too, where yeah, it's like under the awning or something. They've got a porch that kind of comes out so that you can shade the porch. That'd be cool. I mean, I just want some place for them to just hang out where they can be outside with us without having to be on leads.
Look at puppies.
That one.
Luna! Hi, baby! She's so pretty. Oh my goodness. So what do you like about the trailer?
Now that we have a truck that we can pull it, I like that it's not heavy in comparison. When we were pulling this trailer with our previous truck, the trailer definitely pushed the truck. It was not a pull situation, and it made us nervous every single time we pulled out. And we did that on the 5 times. On the 5th time, the truck just couldn't handle it.
Yep.
I don't know if it was the elevation change. I don't know what happened, but you know, I all of a sudden started seeing the coolant gauge just start kind of flickering, which is never a good sign. It means the computer can't keep the coolant right. And then I kept watching it, watching. All of a sudden, boom! There we go, catastrophic drivetrain failure. So, turns out in the state of Texas, if you have a trailer that has a gross vehicle weight, GVW, of 7,500 or higher, regardless of what the actual weight of the vehicle is, you have to get it inspected, and those are the numbers you have to go off of. So I think the trailer now is great to pull.
Yeah. I
Now that
just
we have a good
wish, I wish the dealer would have either A, known that, or
Yeah.
B, was honest with us about that.
He was using numbers based upon the unloaded weight,
Yeah,
which was 1,500 pounds less than what the gross was.
yeah,
And we were not properly informed on what the actual weight of this trailer is.
yes,
And so it could be somewhere between 6,300 and 7,800, 7,850. Because 7,850 is the gross that's on that truck, on the side of that trailer. It could be anywhere in there. And does that include all the stuff that's in it? Or was the UVW without all the furniture? Was it without the sofa, without the cabinets? Was it just like literally how it arrived to the dealership and then they did the rest?
I think that if you have to ask yourself whether the truck can pull the trailer, it can't. That's kind of my takeaway. Like if you're going, oh, well, with this number it can, but that number it can't. Like you're too close anyway, so might as well not do it.
And you know, we ran numbers so many times, and with our previous half-ton, Ford claimed that truck could pull 9,500 pounds with no problem. It was a 2.7 liter, it was a twin turbo, it had fantastic torque. That was the number. That was, you look in the manual, you look online, Ford said this is the number. And so even with 7,800, it still should have been able to do it. However, you do that plus the gross vehicle weight of your truck, that would have put us over. And that's something that you don't really consider either, is the gross vehicle weight of the truck. Because once you get your truck, you put people in it, you know, it's an extra, what, 500-600 pounds. Plus we have 3 dogs that equal another, what, 150 pounds, 175 pounds maybe. So, and then that adds on to
Well, both of those are 85 pounds.
80 pounds, so yeah,
Two
so
big
plus
ones.
that. So yeah, 200, yeah, so almost 300 pounds. And then so, you know, yeah, I'm sure we were over. I'm sure we were. If the actual weight of this trailer was around 7,500 pounds.
Yeah. That's why you need to make sure you leave plenty of margin.
Yeah. We just got too much trailer for the truck that we had.
Yeah.
That's what it boiled down to.
And people online, I thought they were being jerks. But they really weren't. They knew that we needed more of a margin, and they were trying to tell us, and we were stubborn.
We were. And, you know, if we would have had the V8, we probably would have gotten more trips out of this.
Yeah.
Because it would be less components to fail. And V8s, you know, they typically just have a better shelf life anyway. But I mean, I was approaching what 186,000 miles on that truck,
Yeah.
trying to pull a 7,500 pound trailer or more. So I was working it too hard.
Well, our 1 ton pulls
God.
it like there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Put that sucker in Tomo and it's like, oh, okay, 1,000 pounds of torque. Let's go. Oh, there's something back there? No. Oh, you want to overtake these guys? Okay. How many of them you want to overtake? Let's do it. You know, it's fantastic. It really is. I mean, we still have the weight distribution hitch on there, which makes, a big difference. But I tell you what, it's not like pulling with that half ton, I tell you. Not at all.
So what I love the most about the trailer, I think it's really pretty inside, and it gives us ample room for the dogs and for us. So there's 6 bodies in there, and we don't feel cramped, which is nice. Yeah, I love how pretty it is.
What would you change about this trailer?
What
would you
would
want more of, or what would you like less of?
Air conditioning.
Yeah.
We only have 1 air conditioning unit, and I wish we had both. Now, granted, it's wired for 2. We just need to shell out the extra $1,000 or so to get the unit installed, and then I think we would be made.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty good too. Aside from the air conditioning part, I would definitely want a little bit more room in the master.
Oh yeah.
That's very cramped in there. You had purchased you got a separate mattress that
extends off.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Because my feet were falling off.
Yeah.
It just was.
You're 6 foot tall though.
Yeah, and so it was falling off, but we got a better mattress, and that's nice, but it takes space away between the bed and the wall, so I can't go through there. So that means if I want to get to my side of the bed, I have to go through the bathroom. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. But with the dogs can barely slide through.
Uh-huh.
And like last night, we had 2 in the bed. And
They like sleeping with us.
they do like it. They do like it. But I mean, yeah, that I would want more. I'd want a little bit more of that. Probably a little bit more storage and a little bit more room in the bathroom would be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, our kitchen storage is like almost non-existent.
Yeah.
We literally have things piled on things because there's no storage. I mean, it has a nice sized pantry, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But like as far as where your dishes go and
Yeah, the dishes are pretty. Yeah, I mean, you're limited to just over the sink.
yes, we have all of our dishes piled on each other over the sink because you only have that 1 cabinet
Yeah.
over the sink, and then you have 2 drawers on the side, and that's really what we use those for, is like utility type stuff. So any of the junk drawer type stuff.
Fuses, wiring,
Mhm.
kind of tape,
Yes.
scissors, things like that.
And but I mean, I miss having a silverware drawer. Like,
Yeah. And we have to put our silverware in a silverware tray.
yes,
Where above the sink.
yes. But
And
then
then-
we have to remove all of our plates and all of our bowls and, just to get to the silverware. And for somebody that's vertically challenged like me, it's a little hard.
Some of the trailers that I've seen, like a lot of the fifth wheels, they have islands.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people have said they don't really like the islands, that it just kind of seems obtrusive.
Yeah.
To me, I think it would be perfect.
Yeah.
I really do. I think having that island and having that storage there would be fantastic. And even the ones that have the fold-out bar stools.
Mm-hmm. I really liked those because, it's not taking up any extra space in the trailer.
Yeah. Just fold it out when you need
Mhm.
it. Put it away when you don't. I would sit at the bar quite often, more than likely.
Especially when, like, if you're in there cooking or whatever, and
Yeah.
just to sit there and talk to you, I'd sit at the bar. So, kiddo, what would you want different if we were to buy another trailer at some point?
Higher roof.
A higher roof.
That's it. That's all you want? Is the higher roof?
Yeah, he wants to be able to sit in his bed and be able to actually sit up in his bed. And right now there's like 6 inches.
I can
won't sit on my back, but if I do, I'll be like this.
You can sit up on the bottom one, but you like being up high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that gives us something to think about. You know, your daddy and I were talking about we're probably gonna go to the trailer show in February again and just kind of look around. You don't have to go if you don't want to. Oh, you do? Okay. You're gonna be patient with us then.
Okay, I'll be listening to music then.
Because we're gonna go in a lot of trailers. All right.
I guess that's it, you know, and I didn't use the outdoor shower as much as I thought we would.
Yeah, I thought we would use that a lot more. Now, I used it this last trip
Yeah, it was
because it was so hot. And I just doused myself with water.
Was that the July trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were so hot. Oh my gosh. But, you know, it's cool though. It really is cool that there is a hot and cold on the outdoor shower. I think it is really neat, and we thought we'd use it more with the dog.
Yeah. We thought we would be spraying these little butts off.
But it turns out that we're parked on the opposite side of where the shower is. So we'd have to put the dogs on a leash or something to move them around over there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why?
Yeah. So I would like if the outdoor shower were on the park side, the awning side.
Yeah, and more under under storage too.
Oh yeah, we don't have a whole lot of that. We do have a pass-through storage, but or no, it's not even
We
pass-through.
don't have pass-through. It's under the bed.
Yes,
It
that's
goes un-
right.
Yeah, it goes under our master. And then the back has one, a small one, that goes under his bunk.
And that we use both of those mainly for like the outdoor utility type stuff, and that's it.
Yep.
And under our bed we have like a TV, which we never get out.
Right.
So
Yep. He's getting so big.
I know it's not fair.
Look at him. He looks 12.
It's ridiculous. Always dragging the outside in, especially if you have doggies. So make sure you have a welcome mat, which we forgot to get. And always have a Swiffer on hand. Make sure you have good curtains on your windows because that sun comes in and heats it up like at least 10 degrees real fast. If you don't go for long periods of time, don't stress too much about your shower. We have yet to use it. So when you get an RV, make sure you have access to the bathroom when the slide is in. So right there, that is where our bathroom is. Obviously, we can't really get back to it because of the slide, but we have the outdoor door, so we can get in this way to use the restroom still, and we can even get to our bedroom that way. Little man, though, can't get to his bedroom with the sled in. So after a year of camping, what are some things that you've learned or some tips that you have for people that want to go camping?
Okay, first tip. Yeah, you got to know your numbers on your trailer, but for us, half ton did not do it.
Yeah.
We got too much trailer for the truck we had. So my biggest tip before you decide to get a trailer, invest in a truck that will carry your trailer plus some. So, yeah, a 3/4 ton or better. Yeah.
For something this long, anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it gets deceptively heavy.
Yeah.
Another thing I learned here in the state of Texas, it does not matter the weight of your trailer when you buy it. Those salespeople are going to tell you whatever it takes to sell what they have to what you have. Okay. What matters most is this number right here. There's a gross vehicle weight that's right here, and that gross vehicle weight is what the state of Texas deems your trailer weighing at. So if it's over 7,500 pounds, you have to get it inspected, which is not a problem. I mean, what, $7? But that number is way different than the 6,200 or 6,300 that we were told when we bought the thing.
Yeah.
And they don't really tell you at the dealership like what those weights involve.
And to get it inspected, you have to hook it
Yeah,
up.
we gotta hook it up, get it ready. Yeah. So we just happened to be able to get it inspected on the day that we were leaving. So it worked out,
Yeah.
you know.
Invest in a really long water hose.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good all-weather flex hose too.
Uh-huh.
Not one of those garden hoses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and because you never know when you pull into a spot, you never know where like the water's going to be. Sometimes they're in different locations. A lot of times they try to keep everything together, but we've been to some where the water was on the completely other end of what the electricity was.
Yeah, and we had to run it underneath the RV.
Yeah. So just be prepared. Yeah, extra long water hose, that's a good one.
And converters, like electric converters. So,
Oh, yeah.
like we have a 50 amp RV, but sometimes we haven't booked a site that was a 30, but we have the connector just in case.
Right. And then at the house, we have it hooked up to standard 110 just to keep the battery charged.
Yeah.
Use the lights if we need to. You know, it won't run the
Do
AC.
not turn on your AC.
It'll blow a breaker, yeah. But no, I mean, other than that, I love having a trailer, and it's been an experience. Invest in a weight distribution hitch.
Oh yes.
If you're going to do a pull behind, you must have that.
100%.
You must have it. It helps so much. Invest in that. At least until we can get a fifth one.
So what I have learned in a year worth of camping is you don't need near as much stuff as you think you do. But you always need more groceries than you think you do. Because you always forget like condiments or salt or, you know, stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, you don't need near as much like stuff in your camper as you think you might. So here's another piece of advice. We were really nervous this time because our campsite didn't have a dump station. And kid being silly back there, but we ended up using the campsite dump station, and it was really fast. Usually when it's at our campsite, it takes us about 30 minutes or so, but this time it only took us like 10, so it was a lot faster. Okay, kid, do you have any tips or advice
Wait, hold on one second.
for kids that are camping with their family?
Always bring something to do. Like I don't know, maybe books, or if you have a phone, bring that. Maybe a Switch if you have that. Or if you don't have any electronics, you can bring like board games, you know, card games, all that stuff. Also, you can bring a doggy. You can bring your stuffed animals, you know, to have
Yes.
some company, all that stuff.
Yeah. So we're on the road again. We're heading home. Kid is being really silly, doing his little Hawaiian dance. What was your favorite part, Daddy?
Oh my goodness. My favorite part, we actually had some friends come out.
Yeah, that was fun.
We had a little photo session, got our family session. We haven't had one in over 2 years. So it was great. We took the dogs out on a trail and got some great shots by the lake.
Yes.
And they stayed and had some hot dogs and s'mores with us, and that was nice and fun.
Plus, they're really excited to camp with us again later, and they said, hey, next time you guys go camping, right, kid, what's your favorite part? Hanging out with the doggies, huh?
I love taking the dogs with us.
Yeah. They love camping.
They do. The first night's always a little crazy. But boy, they settle in pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
They get out there in their leads and they hang out with us when we're outside. And our walks are so much easier. Harnessing them up so much easier.